Hey guys, so I know it's been a long time, right? In YouTube world, like a week is a long time. It's been like almost 2 months, I think. And if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I was in a car accident a couple months ago, and that has really messed me up, and I have not been the same since. So before I get started, the first thing is, don't mind my eyebrows. I'm letting them grow out so I can reshape them. And so, yeah, they're kind of woofing, even though you might not be able to see it in the video. It's happening. Next thing is on my nails. Just in case anyone wants to know, I am wearing, that's what it looks like, Barry M. And this is bright pink, number 279. And on my lips, I'm wearing a Shiseido color. And it is RS701. On top of that, I have MAC You've Got It cream sheen glass. And on top of that, I decided to put on Queen Bee lip gloss, because y'all know that's my favorite lip gloss. So that's that. On my face, I'm not wearing anything, and yeah. So the review that I'm doing today is on beautybridge.com. They had contacted me probably like a month ago to do a review on one of their products, and they gave me, I'm looking over here because my computer's here, and they gave me choices of something to choose. And I chose a Too Faced product, which I'm going to show you. But first, I'm going to talk about the website. All the links are going to be below. The website has tons of products to choose from. One of those websites that has like different brands. I'm not sure if the products are less than you would get them like at Sephora, Ulta, or at the actual brand if they have one, like Too Faced does. Which is the product I'm going to review. To me, it's just another avenue of how to where you can get more makeup, right? They carry bath and body stuff, hair care, makeup, skin care, and they also have dental care. I'm pretty sure I saw a link for that as well. Then I'll just give you certain brands. They have like Youngblood, Jane Iredale, Too Faced, obviously. I mean, the list goes on. They have Gucci. They got a lot of fragrances and things like that. They have Coach. And they have Dermablend. So just tons of choices. So the website is like really, you know, packed with things that you can choose from. The customer service was really great. Forrest was the person who contacted me, and once I picked my product, when I was told it was being shipped, I think maybe about 2 or 3 days, and the package was here. And communication is really great back and forth. And if I didn't say it, I think I did, but the product was sent to me for review purposes. Great now for the holidays, especially that they have, if you're like an online shopper, it's kind of like one of those places you can do like one-time shop, you know, in one spot, because they have so many choices of brands and products. Like I said, skincare, hair care, fragrances, stuff for men, dental care, boom. So it's a lot of stuff to look through. And then the product that I chose is by Too Faced, and is Too Faced Amazing Face SPF 15 foundation. It's a powder foundation. It's skin balancing flexible coverage foundation powder. And I'll read to you what it says in the back. Go from sheer and natural to full and flawless with our flexible coverage foundation. Our good for you long-wearing formula offers the ultimate fusion of skincare benefits, sun protection, and makeup innovation. Weightless pigments floats over imperfections to minimize the appearance of pores and fine lines while instantly improving tone and texture. So that's what they say it does. This is what the packaging looks like. Really cute. I love Too Faced, and I love their color products. I never really tried their like skin products, so this is the first time, and is why I chose it. Has a nice size mirror there. And this is what it looks like. This is the actual color, and this one is Perfect Nude, or the actual shade. And if you flip it, you're going to get a spot for your sponge. So, or powder puff. So that's what it looks like. This particular one, Perfect Nude, is a little bit light for me. It's the one that I chose, but, you know, from the choices that I had, it was the closest to me. This is what it looks like on me. Even on my face, I know this is my hand, but even on my face, it's light. But I still did, you know, use it in different ways, which I'll tell you to see, you know, what I thought of it, obviously, to do the review. So I find the consistency to be really nice for this. It is pretty weightless. It's light. And for somebody who likes light coverage like I do, this is great. Also because it has the SPF 15, which I hate getting any type of sun on my face. I don't buy different foundations for the winter, summer, like seasonal foundations. I do not even go there with that. My foundations are always the same shades, and I just kind of make them work with a lighter or darker powder or whatever. For as many times as I wear foundation, it just doesn't pay off for me. But with this one, since it was light, I used it with a moisturizer and a primer. That was the first time. Realized it was a little too light for me, so I kind of just put a little bit of bronzer, made it work. Then I tried it with just kind of putting it on and then using a wet sponge and dabbing that into the skin because I have very fine hair on my face. So a lot of powder products that are kind of too loose, I guess, I don't know, they tend to, or too heavy, tend to like sit on top of like my skin as opposed to blending in. And this blended in pretty good. It wasn't like completely blended in, but because it is pretty weightless, it blended in pretty well, and I felt like I could work with it. Because it was light, I was playing with it, so I used it just on the certain spots to kind of even out my skin. I also used it, I have some foundations that end up in the winter being too dark for me, and so I used this to help make it the proper shade for me. And so I used that darker foundation, and this, I mean, it's not much darker, but I can notice it, and I used the powder to kind of counteract that and, you know, help it to blend in better. And that worked out pretty well for me. The only thing that I didn't care for was that I kind of feel if you have dry skin that this might not sit too well. Like, you would have to use it lightly, and I would say use it with a powder puff and not with a brush, because it kind of like accentuates the dry areas like most powders do. But I felt like this kind of just sat on top of and made it like flaky. I don't know, it could have just been me having a bad skin day or whatever. But that was the only thing that I really didn't care for. That does happen to me with other powders. I just felt maybe because this is weightless, it kind of sat more on the area where I had to kind of work it a little bit more. But that was really the only complaint. Other than that, I was able to work with it to make it work with my skin tone and make it work with my skin. If you have oily skin or like oily combination, this would be great because it kind of has like a nice matte finish to it. So, you know, it really would get absorbed into the skin and give you a nice flawless look. So this, you know, the consistency is really nice. I guess because it's so light. You know, it goes on, it doesn't go on heavy. I feel you can get like a light to medium coverage. I don't know about the whole full coverage. I do feel it does give a flawless look. In my opinion, I felt that, especially when I used it just on the spots I needed it, it kind of just tied everything in. So I like that. As far as the appearance of pores and fine lines, I can't really talk too much about that because I don't have pores, you know, large pores or anything like that, and I don't have too many fine lines except like in the normal areas around the eyes. I don't really have, you know, anything that I complain about anyway. But I did feel that it kind of gave me a whole like nice canvas to work with the rest of the makeup that I would be applying. If you do have fine lines, I think it would work good for that. So it does do pretty much what it says. It is weightless, and I like that about it. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like I have like, you know, a lot of powder or anything like that. I also, like I said, used it alone just to kind of even out the skin tone, and that worked out really good for me too. As far as the packaging, I like it. It's really cute. A little too thick for me. Other than that, like, I love the pink, and it's a really cute package. And I love that it has the SPF 15 because that's important to me. It does have flexible coverage. That is true because you can balance your skin with it, and at the same time you can go light, you can go medium, and I'm pretty sure it's possible you can go with heavier coverage. I just didn't go that far with it. So that's just my opinion on that. So all in all, I like the product. I think, you know, it's a good product. It is $32 on their website, and it comes in 5 shades. I don't know if I would purchase it, only because, not because I don't like the product, but because I just didn't feel it did anything special that any other powders that I have can do for me. But, you know, if you're looking to try a new brand, if you're looking to try just some, you know, a Too Faced product or whatever like that, I think that, you know, it is a good product. But, you know, for me personally, I have tons of powders and stuff, so it would just be adding another powder that didn't do anything completely special for me. But if you need to, you know, minimize fine lines and do all of that, but you don't want to have, like, you know, you want something that's really light and weightless as they describe it, then this is actually a really good product for that. I'm leaving the link below to the product and also just to the actual website. And that's it. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, just put it in the comments, because I haven't done a video in a while, so I might have been like and missed something about it. And there are more videos coming, so look out for that. And just thanks for hanging in there and holding a girl down. Thanks for watching. And again, any comments, any questions, put them below. And I'll talk to you guys really, really soon. Peace.